Correct.
Simon's got it on speakers, so he's now deaf.
Yeah, same.
Just saw the music start and Simon's face like, ow.
Right. So, it's a short flight from where you were to Sletheron, where you've decided to go to
Mother of
do
God.
your illegal drug deals and hand in the bounties at the bounty office.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Sletheron,
Totally legitimate drug deals. What do you want?
what you know about the place is it's easily accessible from the Parabol hyperlane route. It's a heavily industrialized world with several spaceports servicing numerous urban areas and refinery districts. Several huts make this place their home, but none of them are overall in charge. It's not like Tatooine, where there's one hut family in charge. There's several, so there's constant conflict between the huts. It's easy to slide in and out between their fighting ranks, as it were. So you'll just have to deal with whoever the local hut is when you land.
Okay, question about money. Have we been paid by the Black Sun yet?
Right. You have received a communication with the attached credit of 45,000 credits.
Okay.
Has been sent through. It's currently dumped on Eli Ford, so it is up to him to decide how to divvy that up between the rest of the party.
Right. Okay. Here's the deal, people. I have no intention of taking any more than 10% of the bounties which the bounty hunters take, and that is literally for transportation costs. Okay. I will divvy up the rest of the money relatively evenly, however, keeping a chunk back for aforementioned transportation costs. Okay, so out of that 40,000 expected between six of us, that's 5,000 each. Someone do the math for me. You say 45,000 now, did you?
Yes, 45,000. So if you were to divvy it up, the entire total up evenly, it would be 7,500 each.
Okay, well, you're going to get 6,000 each.
Okay,
Okay.
so one,
But don't expect to pay for bits for the ship.
so take 30,000 off that, and then give each person 6.
Okay, everyone understand that?
Yep.
And for that, you also get the protection and usage of Siskine system, which is apparently mine, though.
Who's got a telly going in the background?
That's mine. I thought that was low enough that you could hear. 1 second.
I
Haha.
have a huge problem with that.
Right.
There
So
we go.
you drop into the orbital pattern around the planet, and it being a hut world, various different landing areas try to contact you and offer you the best deal. One of them offers you free landing.
Underworld intelligence, please.
Yeah. So what is
I will.
2 yellow.
2 yellows and 1
Do I?
purple?
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, no, I don't.
And will Streetwise help you that one as well?
Yeah, not particularly. Your underworld intelligence will do more than enough. Yes, it's a genuine offer. This place, they're obviously trying to get more business in their shipyards and things because the other spaceports seem to be a little busier.
Do I know anything about this particular spaceport that would be useful?
You know that the last time you were in the area, or what you'd heard of the area, there were the huts that ran this particular urban area was called Akaba DRI.
Do I know him?
No,
I've
you
had
don't.
lots of dealings
Do
with him.
I know?
Yes. No one knows him. He's a very minor hut by all accounts. You know, he runs sort of like maybe 6 city blocks and 2 refineries, and that's it. And he's got.
How many of the huts want me dead here? Am I okay?
You're okay here. None of them. None of them
Oh,
really.
yeah, but I'm not okay here.
It depends. The huts here are more into salvage and drug running than slavery. So
Okay, then.
I mean,
Okay.
there's the
I'm
off chance
impressed.
they'll have knowledge of things from extended family, but the lot that are on this planet are not particularly interested in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, that was a brief conversation over the intercom in the ship. Okay. Me and Chaz are sat in the cockpit at the moment, obviously.
Doing our thing.
Brief nod to each other, Charles.
hmm
Okay. Right. No one's raised any particular objections. Fine. We're going to go in.
Yes. Okay.
How close is this
So-
place to the Bounty Hunters Guild? Since you've got to drop these bounties off.
Each sort of urban area will have a guild office in it, and various other. You're effectively landing at a town. Every outpost has a guild representative. So you're going to be able to find a guild office. So you come into land, and the notable places that you can see popping up on the comms and available for you to obviously visit is there's definitely a bounty office. There is a cantina area and sort of shops, and there are two shipyard servicing companies offering services. They appear to be predominantly breakers yards, but they do have some stuff. And there is a trade quarter as well.
I would like to, at some point during this, pick up some parts and pieces for upgrading my vibro sword.
So
Just
I'm
so
assuming
people
we've
are
landed
aware.
now, have we?
Yeah, you have landed
Okay.
at an
Well-
urban centre.
I've no intention of taking the drugs off of the ship yet, and I've no intention of leaving the ship unmanned.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry,
So
that'll do. Yeah. So
we
you've
need a
landed.
volunteer.
Right. So as you've landed, there's the usual bouncing off the comms of various offers and things from the shipyards for refueling and servicing of the ship. Two seem
The
to.
current fuel level?
Your current fuel level's fine. You've got enough to get back to where you need to go. You'd probably need to refuel in about after 2 or 3 weeks in space. You've been in space for about 7 hours, so you've been down a hyperspace route. Right, so there are definitely two ship operators that are attempting. It's an automated system saying "Come visit us," sort of thing to get you all your spacecraft needs. One of them is called Freddy's Faster Than Light Emporium.
Yeah.
And the other one is Gustav's Galactic Sales Yard.
Okay, so if we want to have a look at them, we need someone with some technical know-how and some people who can chat shit to them.
Right. The bounty hunter office is only a short. It's a short way from the port area. Yeah. Same as the canteen is. It's the area you've landed. It's a big.
No.
Oops.
I'm still here.
dropped out.
I'm here.
There we go. He's back on. Right. So everything's the space. The area you've landed is fairly central to everything. If you wish to use your vehicles you've got on board to travel around, you can, but you don't have to.
Okay.
You could easily walk to places.
The first thing we're going to do is a perception check after I step off the ship.
Let's make a point. We don't need to go near any of the shipyards. The ship's in good condition. We don't need fuel.
Yeah, we do need a hyperdrive. though.
The only thing they can do is fit that heavy blaster we picked up.
Do that when we get back.
So Simon's perception check.
Anyone helping me?
Yeah, I'll help.
I'll give a look.
Still in the cockpit at the moment.
Yeah, two yellow, 1 green, 1 blue, and 3 purple.
Hands.
Right, the area seems fairly secure. There is security where you've landed. It appears there's a security office off to one side. They'll probably, if you go and visit them, they'll probably offer you standard sort of surveillance and securing of your ship if you required it.
Okay, that's my first stop then. Anyone coming with me?
I shall join you
Okay.
after remembering to take off the seatbelt.
I'm gonna go and check out the. I'm gonna go grab the jet speeder.
You're grabbing
Jet
the
bike?
jet bike out? Okay, so the jet bike's coming out.
Was that?
So
Was that?
Jamie's...
Can you use my jet? Can you use my jet bike? Oh, I don't know. Maybe, of course you can. No.
Jamie's prepping the jet bike. As you walk over, you see it's a droid. It's a protocol droid model, a C3 model droid. Greets you. Hello, sir, and welcome to the port. What facilities can I interest you in today?
I need additional security on this vessel.
Additional security is 100 credits per day for full surveillance and monitoring with alert calls to your personal holocron should anyone approach your vessel. Is this acceptable?
Can we negotiate with them at all?
You can try a negotiation.
Would you like me to try negotiation?
Please do.
Negotiate with droid.
Yeah, to try and negotiate with the
We're going
protocol
to break its programming.
2 yellow, 2 purple.
I'm helping,
I'm
obviously.
sure we can.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can come up with a more reasonable offer than 100 credits per day. I mean, that seems a little extreme, don't you think?
100 credits per day is the minimum I can go to. However, I can throw in physical security in the form of 3 droids for no charge. So effectively, he'll station 3 battle droids at the entrance to your docking area to deter people coming in for free.
So yes, I accept that completely.
Okay.
Battle droids. Will they need to be? Will they need facial recognition and biometrics for my crew?
The details will be your ship is connected to our dock system. Your crew manifest will be automatically transferred to our system to allow this to happen, so your personnel can come and go freely.
So I'll get on my comms unit and tell the rest of you lot that's what's happened. No one fuck with the battle droids, please.
No.
I'm not looking at anybody in particular. Either. Okay.
No.
What's our first?
So as we said,
port
there
of
are
call?
various places. There's the bounty office you can go to, where you currently have, I think, was it 15,000 in bounties you had between you?
Let's go to the bounty office first.
And there's the cantina, and there's the trade area, and there's the shipyards.
Oh, Al, I have a sample of the narcotics with me.
Okay, one sample. Yeah, that's fine.
I would suggest we go to the bounty office first. That A gives an excuse to be here, and B an excuse to have a good look around.
Shall we take?
There's always going to be some work to.
Pity the fool with us. Shall we flash up the 18 van?
I mean, if you don't want me, do you want me to run Outrider, or do you want?
Can run Outrider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy
so,
either way.
We'll take the van with us.
Okay, so you cruise off in the van down the boulevard. It looks what you'd expect from a spaceport area. You know, you can see there's definitely some shady goings on would happen in darkened corners of buildings.
Streetwise
check for Simon.
I'll jump in on that as well.
I'll assist as well.
So let's have a look. That one.
I am just head on a swivel on the bike, keeping an eye out for everything.
1 yellow,
Anything.
2 green, 1 blue, and 2 purple.
I assume that I'm driving, by the way.
Yeah, right. What you notice is there's definitely different gangs walking around the area. It doesn't look as if the Hut's in complete control of everything. There's definitely a presence that you can tell is the Hut's personnel. They tend to stick together, but there are dodgy-looking little gangs hanging around street corners and things like that. Right. You can see that they're obviously being avoided by the Huts. They don't want to cause any trouble. They seem to be happy to leave it as a the status quo at the moment.
Okay. Everything's in a state of delicate balance, I take it.
Yes,
Oh,
everything seems
I
quite
love places like this.
yes.
To upset the balance.
It's where people
I
tend.
I never
people
intentionally upset the
only-
balance. However,
It definitely
happens
seems
quite a
like a
lot.
place.
Realise now.
It definitely seems like a place where people will only mind their own business.
quick question: who has planetary piloting skills, and what
Hey,
are they?
lovely.
Oh no, I've got space. Sorry, everyone.
I
Oh,
can do
fine.
space and I can astrogate. Don't give me anything on a planet.
It's
I can do-
it's
I've got-
fairly wide. Yeah, it's fairly wide boulevards. There's no real need for you to be honking along at great speed at the moment. You know, you're cruising along, taking in the scenery. You pull up to the area where the bounty office is. There's you can see the bounty office. There's some smaller cantinas around the area. There's a few little trade stalls and things. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's exactly what you'd expect. You can see that there's a couple of other people that could quite possibly be bounty hunters hanging around the office. You know, there's a line of speeder bikes parked over the road outside of a cantina. Like a biker bar.
Underworld knowledge. Do I recognise any of those bounty hunters?
They all appear to be fairly local.
Right. Okay. Who's staying in the van? Who's coming with us?
Or what, to the bounty hunter's office?
Yeah.
I'll stick with a van.
I'm gonna jump into the office.
Richard, office.
Now as well.
Yeah.
I'll
Have a
just stay with
look. If there's any exotic animal like bounties.
Right, so you go into the you walk into the bounty office. There's an aging human. He seems to be over it all in charge of the place. It's a tidy
Yeah,
office.
I'll come
well
with
run.
you.
He looks at you as you come in and indicates a data pad for you to swipe in any bounty codes that you have.
We just start kind of going through all of them, I assume.
Okay, there's a slight nod to the two bounty hunters, to Sandra and Osaka.
Not
And he pays out the credits. So there is 15,000 credits put onto the desk in front of you.
Gentle cough, expecting his 10%.
Cut Eli the 10% and then split it 50-50 with me and Sandra.
There you
Right.
go.
Quick maths.
10% is 1,500.
Yeah, so we've got.
750.
Yeah.
Quick question: were any of these the bounties that we all took together?
They are 6,750. 6,750. Yes,
Al, were any
Yep.
of these the bounties that we all took together?
they
Not
were the
just
ones that you had from the other planet. Yes, that were the additional to the what was being paid by the Black Sun. So these
Yes.
were the actual marks that the two bounty hunters picked up in the bounty hunter's office. So they've officially signed these off, so they're no longer murders. Right.
Oh, the extra bounties are about the heads. We delivered the heads as well.
Yes, it's taken care of. The biometric data from the heads has been scanned in when they've scanned in. Right. He turns around to you now. He says, "Right, I've got 4 bounties available. However, we've got to keep this place going. We've got to keep things competitive. I'll let each bounty hunter take 1 bounty. I've currently got 4 available.
I'll wait in the van.
5,000 credits each.
I stop, turn around.
They're
interested.
all local bounties. Only official bounty hunters can sign on to these, though. Do we have
What
any
bounties
interest?
we talking?
I have.
Yeah.
I have a bounty for Kalen Venkar. He's a local smuggler. Our illustrious Thakabar Dori wants to meet this man alive.
Can we assume that as I'm listening?
There is a bounty for a local pickpocket. His name is Rob A. Kneebody. He's a bit of a scallywag. The Imperial office here is offering 5,000 credits for him alive, but only half if he's dead. They want to punish him and make an example of the little thief. The third bounty.
So
We
the smugglers are all of them dead.
He wants to talk to us.
The smuggler is wanted alive.
Cool.
The third bounty I have is someone's pet Rancor has escaped. It's trashing one of the smelting plants, and they want someone to go and kill it.
I'll
The
take that one.
last one available is a young lassie called Jeep Fulson. She's a stripper. Again, it's the
We
local
know
hut, the local hut wants her, and alive only. If she's dead, he'll put a bounty on you. Now, what's it going to be?
So
I'm the
what's the
wolf.
bounty on the Rancor?
5,000 credits.
Do I know any of them?
No, they're all local people. These are local bounties. It's quite obviously just local dealings. It seems to be the
Roger.
local hut, and Imperials want people dealing with.
Who's wrong for-
I'm going to
So-
go wait in the van, guys. Tell me what we're doing.
Right. So, the Rancor, 5,000 credits for that thing killing.
Yeah, actually.
I'll take that one.
You'll
And the
take that.
stripper?
The stripper,
Do
it's
nothing.
5,000 credits to bring her in alive.
How did we know that you'd go for the stripper?
I didn't. I was just asking. I'm not looking at the bounty hunter, so I can't take any of them.
The smuggler's 5 grand, isn't it? 5,000.
5,000 for the smuggler. Yeah, he's wanted alive. The local hut will take him dead, but I don't know what he'll pay out for that. He's told me 5,000 for him alive, though.
So a few holes is okay as long as he's breathing.
Yeah.
Fine.
So you're going to take that, right?
I'll
So-
take that.
He hands over the two credits, the two bounty credits.
Richard,
The-
are you taking any
No,
of these?
he's
Are you a
taking
bounty hunter? I can't remember.
he's taking Kalen Venkar.
I'm not.
Kalen, right? The bounty.
You've only
the,
got 2 bounty
Rancor,
hunters.
he looks at Standro and he goes, "The Rancor is in the smelting plant on the outskirts of this settlement. They've sealed the outer doors, but the guard will let you in to go and deal with it. It's wrecking the place." And Kalen, yeah, he's normally in one of the local cantinas. If you ask around, I'm sure someone will be able to point you in his direction. Usually has 4 of his crew from his ship with him. His ship is called the Flailing Run, and she's definitely in port. I think
What is his ship, just out of interest?
it's Jumpmaster.
Okay.
Scout vessel. Yeah, they're average.
Yeah.
It's in port. It's not going anywhere. Our illustrious hut has put docking clamps on it.
Excellent.
Just remembered something. I've just left the van and walked back into the bounty hunting office.
He looks at you. He just sort of looks you up and down. He knows you came in with these two earlier, but doesn't seem inclined to speak to you.
Okay.
Don't mind our pilot.
It's all right.
You receive an old-fashioned look.
He gives you an equally cool look back.
A skullduggery check on him, or possibly a streetwise. Does he seem like the sort of person that would know where I could offload product?
He does, however, it's not something that let's have a skullduggery check.
Back in a sec.
There's 2 yellow,
Two yellow,
one green,
one green.
two black.
Yeah, two not negative dice, and it's having 2. No, not them. 2 reds, 1 purple. He just gives you a dirty look.
Meh.
As if to say, that's the kind of person that I'd like to put a bounty on myself.
So Chuckle slightly, walks out. Right.
So you walk out, and where are we heading to next?
Okay, so the options are the quick conversation in the van. If we're going to go and offload these drugs and make some money, I would kind of like all of you without holes in before we go there, so that we can be a little bit more intimidating
Right.
and appear slightly professional. Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
I want to do my intimidating.
I'm
Remember,
quite happy to let you go and blow stuff up and shoot a Rancor, and then even give you a hand with aforementioned smuggler if you want later on. Would you mind awful if we get rid of the illegal drugs on the boat first?
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll get rid of the
Yeah.
drugs
If I can,
and do what we need
if
to.
I can pinch a speeder.
You can't pinch a speeder.
You
Not
can
yet.
try to.
You can try.
Right, so
Well,
there
I'll get to
is,
I'm not
Rancor and
I shall
sing now.
continue to look suave and sophisticated.
Oh, I'll
Right.
piggyback you then.
as we said,
Oh, okay.
the bounty hunter officer did say that you'd
The
have to
woman's
check
gonna
the local
punch.
cantinas anyway to find information on the
Good.
smuggler.
Yeah.
So, Thinking that he's a smuggler, he's probably going to hang out in the kind of places where you can offload your product.
So we're
He
going to
might
look at a
also
canteen.
be the right kind of person to talk to unload the product.
Are there a number of cantinas or just one we're going to?
There's several around the area. So right, what you've got
Dodges.
options. There is a cantina called the Run. There is a cantina called Rock Bottoms, and there is a cantina
Okay.
called the Dirty Slapper.
Oh,
We're
I
not
reckon
going to
Dave
the dirty
as I
slapper.
go.
The Run.
So
That sounds
Hey, right.
dodgy enough.
We're gonna do a drive by on all three of them, Alan, and do a streetwise check if we don't mind.
okay, so the first one you come to is the Run, and we'll have a streetwise check from who's looking out the window.
I'll
I
look
am.
out.
I will.
I'm on a bike, so I'm always looking.
And if necessary, we'll do a
One
perception
yellow,
check as
two
well.
green, and three purple. Yeah, it looks like a cantina, guys.
Perception check as well, please.
A perception check. 2 yellow, 1 green,
Any assistance?
3 purple,
I will assist him.
and a blue. Yeah.
I don't know for a second.
Everyone's got perception.
Right.
It just depends on what you got.
Using your perception, you could tell this is definitely the sort of place you would find other smugglers. It's the kind of place you like, by the look of it. You know, there's a big open car park. The vehicles are parked front out. They're ready to go fast. There's a few loose women hanging around, going in and out the door. You can see, it's kind of an upmarket kind of place. It looks good, but it also has that sort of vibe that definitely somewhere that you could find other smugglers.
What's the other two?
We have the Rock Bottoms and the Dirty Slapper.
So, okay. That's like I said, we were going to do a drive by on all three of them, so let's do that.
3 and 1 more green one. There we go.
Doing
So
this,
yeah,
do I have any intelligence underworld wise on any
Not
of
at
these
the moment.
places?
Not at the moment, no. Right. Rock Bottoms. This looks like the kind of place where thieves hang out. If you're honest, there's a bloke that's standing outside screaming about losing his money. Someone's picked his pocket. You know, there's a girl over the street. There's a Twi'lek girl over the street laughing at him. So yeah,
Nobody shoot anybody.
yeah. It looks.
That was also over the com through our soccer.
Right,
you
so
can
there's
set the sign.
yeah. It's
Okay,
it looks decidedly less upmarket than the last place.
and the next place, please.
The next place, same dice again. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Same again. This is definitely a strip joint. There's a big flashing Twi'lek on the roof. Tentacles waving in the air.
I'll be back.
Male or female?
It's definitely the outline of a female Twi'lek on the roof.
Roger.
You know, the
Roger, definitely.
windows are all blacked out. There's loud music blazing from inside. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you described that place.
It
Because I've never been to anywhere like that.
It could be a good place to do a drug deal.
The run.
It could be a good place to do a drug deal.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah.
You're trying to lead us into the strip joint, aren't you, Al?
No.
I just think Al wants to describe a strip joint, to be fair. A Twi'lek strip joint.
No. There's your three options. Which one are we going to go for?
Because it's Jamie's birthday.
Should we just lose the Twi'lek for the next 12 hours?
Let's go back to the first place and have a word in there.
Yeah, that's
What's
what
the run?
Right, so you swing back to the run. As we said, it's definitely the upmarket joint.
And following their fine example, right, we're parking with the front of the van pointing out.
Yeah, the barman is a Twi'lek, and as you walk in, he indicates an empty booth over in the corner. It's a pretty good looking place actually. He's pointed you to.
Perception, please.
Perception. 2
Right,
yellow,
excuse
1
me,
green,
guys.
I'll help. 2 yellows.
2
Oh,
2 purple, and a blue. Right, yeah, there's definite deals going on in different corners. You know, what seems to be the thing that's happening is people are sitting in booths and other people are moving around, seeming to offer deals and things like that, maybe. So it looks like the place is definitely set up for high-end deals and people wanting to unload stuff quietly. You know, you notice there's 2 big Twi'leks near the door. They're in full battle armor with their helmets off underneath their arms, but they look very alert. You know, they're making sure there isn't any trouble going off in this place.
How armed is everyone looking? Just a quick check around.
Just a quick check around. It's what you'd expect.
Sarka,
Really?
I'd like you to please stay by the bar.
Oscar.
Gladly.
Yeah. Right. So you're standing over by you're standing by the bar. The rest of you.
Everything's set up for quick draw if anything happens.
Yeah. Well, you sit into your booth. You settle into your booth. A Twi'lek waitress comes over. Can I get you any drinks? Any food? Anything you'd like?
Okay, help yourself to a drink, guys. I'm paying.
Yeah.
So she charges a credit a drink.
And I take a tiny sample of our product out and go. And if you don't mind telling people that there's options here.
Oh yes, sir. Of course. She disappears off into the crowd. You see her over talking to the Twi'lek barman, and she hands him. She took one small sample from your sample and left you with the rest.
Yeah.
And he looks it over. You can see he's checking it. He's obviously checking it, and he disappears off into the back room. As a small amount of time passes, and the barman comes back to the bar. Doesn't pay any attention in your direction or anything. He's carrying on being a barman. It's as if he went to stick a new barrel on or something like that. He went out the back. But what you have noticed is a Sullustan's come in.
Yep.
And he was hovering near the bar, and the barman gives him the same drink that you were given by the waitress. He nods and he looks around the bar, and he wanders over to your table. Hi there!
Okay.
I'm Daft Willie. I hear you got some stuff, maybe?
Okay. Streetwise, is this guy a clown?
Streetwise,
Or
check.
does he seem like a player?
2
I could also
yellow.
do a skullduggery checking him if necessary.
After that,
1 green, 1 red, and 1 purple. Mm-hmm. Right, he's definitely not a clown, even though he's called Daft Willie. You can see there's something about him.
He's my kind of people, is he?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
You know, transportation, sales. You know, what are you guys wanting?
Looking to move some, and I can't remember the name of the drug,
You have.
which we would use use the locally referred to euphemism for.
Okay. What's your words, Chaz? Chaz, we can't hear you. You turned
You're
your
muted,
microphone off.
Chaz. Chaz, you're muted. Chaz, you're muted.
I think he's on the phone.
Ah.
Yeah, he's talking to someone else on the phone. Right.
Okay.
So you have Avabish Spice
Yeah.
and Glitter Stims. So he's
Okay.
he's like, right. I know you got Avabish Spice. Is there anything else you got?
Glitter Stims.
Glitter Stims. Right. Well, what quantities are we talking here? You know, I've got a market for both. I've got a market for
I
both.
forget.
2 secs. We've got 200 glitter stem.
Yeah.
And 600 Avabish.
How much average?
600.
600. Okay.
Of course,
Yeah.
we've got that.
I'll tell him the full. I'll tell him the full amount.
Okay. So we're looking at van load. Okay.
Al, don't we have another one that we took?
Yeah, but weren't we keeping that one for? There was one we were keeping for ourselves because it was useful.
Or we're going to keep some of it for
On like
ourselves?
a truth thingy.
So
Or am I thinking
which is it glitter stims that we decided we were going to keep some of?
Whichever one works for the truth serum.
I think that's the glitter stim. 2 seconds, I'll just find out.
Sorry, guys. That was work.
No problem.
Which one?
Sorry, what do you mean? Which work?
Do you have like 4 jobs?
No, I have one job, but it's constant. Yeah, sorry. Can you give me a brief?
You're doing a drug deal.
Oh, right. Okay. Normal stuff then.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Probably a good job that work didn't hear that.
Considering
You're
some of the
doing what?
nations I deal with, yeah, that's probably a really good job.
Yeah.
What was the one?
Isn't this going on YouTube?
Yes.
Yes, but then it will have context.
Yes, it will.
Your Avabish Spice is the one that works as a truth serum.
Okay, so we decided we were going to keep 20 of them, didn't we?
Like 50 or something. We were keeping at least enough in case we need it.
550.
Yeah, we were keeping 20 of them. I said, tell him 580.
550. So right, 550.
We need some
Avabish
negotiation
Spice.
here, or have you already negotiated?
No,
Does he
we're
give us a
waiting for
price
that
yet?
bit.
Right. He's thinking about stuff. He pulls out a little data pad. Yeah. Right.
Right. Put like a calculator.
Out my data pad.
Nice data pad.
Right. I can up here 5,500 for the Avabish Spice.
No, I haven't.
And your glitter stim 5,000 for the glitter stims.
Okay. Right, so I want to
Right,
do a skullduggery check. Is he taking the piss?
You know roughly. Basically, what he's offered you is 50% of the market value.
Should we just
50%
laugh
of
at
the
him?
market
No.
value.
No.
Bring the Wookiee over.
You want to
Wookiee's
do it as
already-
an intimidation?
The Wookiee's already there.
Do you want me to intimidate him and ask him the truth?
Get her to Growler.
Marcus, negotiate.
As the Wookiee starts standing up, you notice the 2 guards in battle armor start paying a lot more attention to you.
Gentle wave of the hand, the Wookiee sits back down again.
I'm watching you
Oh,
guys.
Hi.
My
Right.
friend. Right.
Oh, we're going negotiation here now, are we?
We all know that you need to make a reasonable profit here. That's understandable, but don't take the piss.
I did ask to do a skullduggery check so that I knew if he was taking the piss.
Yeah, all right, and a
I
sec.
think this is one of those where you just
Yeah, let's-
know that you're taking the
3
piss.
Yeah.
purple.
I don't think this needed
And I'll give you a blue on
skullduggery.
Now this is negotiation.
Okay.
You,
I'll help him as well.
you knew he was going to take the piss. Right. Yeah, that does seem a bit stingy, doesn't it? I mean, you've transported that all the way from Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Right. How's about 8,000 for your glitter stims and 9,000 for the Averbish spice.
Is that about 75% of what
That's
it's
about
worth?
75%.
That's around
market value.
75%.
Yeah.
Gives him a reasonable profit margin, but
How much did we lose? Well, not lose, but you know what I mean. Like, how much is our time worth considering we actually got the product and we're selling it on? You know, what I mean, we've done a lot of hard work to get this.
This is all gravy on top of the money we've made off the black sale anyway.
You remember that you effectively stole this from someone you killed.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we wanted
This
to
is
follow
extra.
the intelligence to find the place to get that. Like, it's been a long
Basically, as
day.
long as they're
If I go
covering
thing
the
around the
fuel,
galaxy again.
we're up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is more than. I mean, to refuel your ship currently, it would probably cost you about 200 credits.
I think we're on a winner, boys.
I'm going to give Marcus a gentle nod.
thank you for your generosity. I see that you are a man of business, and I think we can do a deal.
Okay, well, you know, it's good that we can. It's excellent. He slides you over a slip of paper. Here's the details of my warehouse.
No.
Has it? What was he? Was he Somerset? Oh, yeah. Here's
Here,
the details of my warehouse. If you could drop off there, it's not too far from the shipyards. It's a nice, safe and secure place.
And the transit route between our docking
check,
and
please,
the
a skullduggery check. Is he taking the piss?
Let's have a skullduggery check. So 2 yellows, 1 green.
No, I just think Al
And
forgot
1 purple.
speaking in.
No, he seems fully on the up and up with you on this. He's trusting you with the location of where he moves off all of his drugs here.
Fine.
Sounds legit.
That's not, yeah, it definitely sounds legit.
Well,
Yes, right.
drug
Just to be clear here, it will be cash on delivery. It will be cash on delivery.
Fine.
So when I have the stuff in my warehouse, you'll have a nice shiny bag of credits. Or we could deal in another currency if you wished.
Go on, colour me interested.
Well, you know, I've always got some Mon Calamari credits hanging around. I mean, what we're looking at a total here, 17,000. So Mon Calamari, you'd be looking 10,000 Mon Calamari.
We'll just stick. Okay. Internal thought process, Al.
10,000 Mon Calamari is like for like trading for the credits, and the Mon Calamari flan is untraceable.
We just need to find someone who can exchange it.
Stick with the credits. Stick with the normal credits.
I'm going to stick with the normal
Yeah,
credits.
the normal cash will be best.
Normal Imperial credits, absolutely fine. Fine. He stands up. I will see you later on then.
I'll give him a nod and look
Right.
at Eli. And, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Oh, I said I call him back over quickly.
Yes. Anything else I can help you with?
Right. What's the name of this smuggler we're looking for?
Colin Venkar.
Oh, Venkar. Yeah. He used to be pretty good.
Slide
shame he-
100 credits across the table to him.
Take 100 off, Simon. Yeah. He normally hangs around here. He comes back in the evenings. Has 4 bodyguards with him from his ship. Can't get his ship out of the port at the minute because he's in a bit of bother with the local hut. Seems he dumped a load of spice that he was supposed to be bringing in for him.
Just out of curiosity, these 4 bodyguards, they are.
They're standard of coalition thugs, really. They're
What
his
is his
muscle
sh-
for his jobs.
Where's his ship?
His ship is berthed at the docks near to Gustav's yard. I think Gustav's the one that put the boot on, but we would never tell the our young Venkar that.
Again, thanks, and we'll see you later on. Make sure you have our credits.
He smiles and turns and walks off. As he goes out the door, one of the armoured Twi'leks follows him out, as if he's quite an important person around the area.
Okay. Anything else, gentlemen and ladies?
Not really. I suggest we go get rid of these items as quickly as possible.
I
Agreed.
would do that sooner rather than later, and then we can deal with our other business.
Yes.
We can play the bounties later. Let's get rid of the stuff.
Anybody got any other problems with that?
No, that sounds like the best
No.
plan.
Osaka, let's flash the bike up and let's go right out to the van. Oh, by the way, is there any way that I can get stuff done to the van?
Yes, you're. He's already done that.
Can we put that heavy repeater blaster that we acquired for the ship on the van?
No, probably not.
Wait a second.
Anne-Marie, don't piss on a
That's
man's
one.
dreams.
That one.
It depends on how nice Jamie is to me, because I'm going to be the one who's fitting it.
Probably.
I can help. I've got mechanics if you need to.
To say, yeah, I could probably bodge it.
So I enjoy having the heavy blaster on the ship. It does
Really?
seem like a really good idea having it on the van. Anyway, we're talking about this as we're driving back to the ship.
Right,
Yeah?
hang on a sec. The vehicle has 3 hard points, so I will let you mount the blaster cannon on the top in a turret mount, should you wish.
Do.
The shipyard would be the best
Excellent.
place to look to get someone to do that. Other things that you could probably get up when you go to the shipyard, we'll discuss that a bit more. But yes, you can mount that heavy blaster on the top of the van, should you wish.
Okay. As we're driving back to the shipyard, can I get a perception check to see if we're being followed by anyone?
I believe I'll do that. That's
Yellow.
probably my job.
Jamie's going to do it.
Okay, we're all having a look.
Let's start with Jamie's first. Perception.
Which is
1 yellow, 1 green, and 3 purple. You know, it's sort of midday at the moment. Jamie, you notice absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Keep the 3 purples. Add a yellow one to it for Simon's.
Is anyone else helping me?
Yeah, I'll
Please,
help.
slightly more cunning.
Okay, fine. I don't think I need it.
Throw a blue one on top of that. You do notice, Simon, in your rear view mirror as you're
Yeah.
driving along, there is a speeder bike. It looks rather decrepit and battered, and it's following you. Definitely following.
Okay.
But
On
at
the
a distance,
comm unit.
you've spotted it a few times. It's definitely the same one as you've been driving back. So as you pull up back at the space yard, he's about 300 meters behind you. He's seen you pull into where your ship is, and he looks as if he's pulled up outside of a shop.
Okay.
There's a lone.
What's he doing?
The lone
Is it-
guy there, yeah?
Yeah, it's a lone bloke on a speeder bike that was following you.
Okay. Is there anything particularly anything particularly stand out about him?
He's human. He looks a bit shifty.
That doesn't sound like it stands out.
He doesn't particularly stand out, really. If anything, I think if he'd noticed that he'd been noticed, he'd be a bit miffed.
Okay.
Should I go and ask him what he's doing?
No, because that would definitely tip him off that he'd been noticed if the Wookiee walked over and said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, but it'd be fun.
Keep going.
Keep
Is it
going.
worth me like
No, we're not going to do it. We're joking.
So as you swing
Just
into
going-
your
Let's
docking
see.
berth through the big roller shutter door that's there, there's two of the three battle droids to come round. The weapons point at the ship, and then their weapon arms lower. They've clocked you on the biometrics, and you've gone in past them. So the security is definitely working well on your ship.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
not been
right.
tampered with
I'm
at all.
right in the middle of
Nothing's
the
been
D&D
tampered with.
session.
Everything is as it was.
Richard, could you look over the ship to make sure nothing's been tampered with, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing has been tampered with.
Okay. Okay, so we'll load the gear up.
Right.
Do we
Talk
want,
to the boat.
how long would the adjustments to the van take?
We haven't got to the shipyards yet to find out. So
Okay. Is everybody tooled up, by the way?
I'm never not, but yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he leaves his big gun on the ship.
Is there
Never.
space in the back of the speeder bike for somebody else?
Never again.
you could have someone on the back of the speeder bike if you wished. It would mean the
Is anyone
person on the
want to
back could use a weapon rather than the person that's
Anybody
holding.
want to fly tail gunner for Jamie?
But I've got them all on myself. Do you want me to jump on the back of the speeder?
Get on.
Go on then.
Right. So
It saves me having to do one-handed blasting again.
And are you going to let him shoot?
What's your plan, Sandra? What's your
We're going to
piloting
use your big Gatling gun.
planetary?
Chris, you're getting spoke to.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can do planetary and
He's
What's your
better
skill
with.
with it?
Okay, who's the better
planetary.
pilot?
Jamie
Yeah, I
is.
can
Jamie's got
pilot
more.
and-
Jamie's got more dice.
Okay. Okay, well, Sandra, try not to
Jamie?
shoot him in the back of the head.
Yeah. Right. Let's have a look. Jamie. Let's have a
What's he gonna-
piloting planetary check from Jamie. We will have 1 yellow, 3 greens,
And 3 green.
and 2 purple for piloting the speeder bike with someone on the back.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah, you're quite happily cruising along. You've given him a really solid platform, so if he needs to shoot, he's at an advantage if he needs to fire off the back of the speeder bike.
On the comms unit to the pair of them, watch that cunt. Yes?
Do you want him put down?
No,
Mm,
not
Not yet.
yet, unless he makes a move.
Okay.
So
For all
you,
we know,
you,
this is our
you
smuggler
trundle-
making sure that we're not going to try and rip him off.
Yeah.
you trundle on to the rendezvous warehouse.
Okay.
You
I
pull up
want,
out front
I want you two to do a quick lap.
as you.
Perception check.
Okay, perception check.
Yeah.
Yeah, we give a
I'll help.
area scan.
So we'll have 2 yellow, 1 green, 2 purple. Go.
I'm assisting with that if that changes anything.
No, it doesn't change anything. Right. Other than your tail, who is definitely still following you, everything seems on the up and up. When the van pulls up out the front, a roller shutter door opens, and the Celestin, Daft Willie, waves you to bring the van into the warehouse, so it's out of sight.
Okay. Do we need to do another perception check on the inside of the warehouse?
This is definitely on the up and up. There's no
Okay.
traps, no deception here. This is a man wanting to do the business that he wants to do.
Okay, so we'll back the van.
We might want to let him know about the guy who's following us, though.
Oh, I plan to.
Eli, mention that his boy isn't very good at his job.
That's exactly what I'm going to say.
Right, so the van pulls in. Are you taking the speeder bike in as well, or are you going to keep that out the front?
No, speeder bike's going to hang around outside with 2 armed men on it.
Okay, so you two sitting on the speeder bike. He's pulled up at the speeder bike that was following you was pulled up at the end of the street, and the bloke's got off, and he's fiddling with his bike as if he's got a problem and he's trying to fix it.
Yeah, so I say to our drug dealing friend here, your friend is not particularly subtle at following us.
He looks down the street. That ain't no friend of mine. That's bloody Rob. He's one of the local
Rob.
tea leaves. He's a pain in the arse. He's a good pickpocket, but when he tries to do something bigger, he's bloody useless.
We don't have a bounty for him. We didn't take
We
that.
don't
gonna
currently have a
say-
bounty for him, though.
But you know there is one on him.
No, there is one on him.
We can hand in a bounty we haven't claimed, can't we?
You wouldn't get the if you haven't got the puck, you wouldn't get the money.
Okay.
Right.
You might
so,
pee off other bounty hunters if you take a potential bounty.
Yeah, they won't want to
Just
take
keep
it.
an eye on the stupid little
sort
thing.
of Daft Willie rubs his hands together. Let's see it then. Let's see it.
I'll get the drugs out.
Oh,
Do you have some help lifting and shifting?
Yes,
He
please.
checks it all over. He motions to the back, and three lifter
Proceed
droids
down.
come out. 3 heavy lifter droids come out from the back and take the crates from you. And here you go. Hands over
Thank you.
the bag of credits.
17,000 credits,
17,000 credits.
which we will sort out later on, ladies and gentlemen.
Isn't it 17,500? It was 9.5 for the.
Hmm.
It was 9 he offered. He offered 9.
9 and 8.
9 and 8.
No.
17,000 credits. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise, you may well see us again.
Now, I happen to know there's a few bits and bobs you might be interested in. I mean, there's nothing illegal at the minute, wanting off-world as far as I.
Why would you think we're interested then?
Well, you've got an empty freighter now, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
You see, the trade quarter, there's always transport. They want their local ore taken out to Curat to the shipyards, or they want medical equipment and such like taken down to Kessel, and they want the local ores taken to B-spin to the final refinery. Normally,
Right, so...
yeah, the ore.
No, I'm on the same page.
Yeah, normally anywhere between 75 and 100,000 credits, depending on how big your freighter is.
Thanks for the tip.
Also, you might have noticed we've got 2 shipyards. Freddy's, he's the smaller one. He's got a sail on at the minute, I think. And let's have a look. See, yeah. The other one's Gustav's. Gustav, bigger yard. I think he gets a lot of work from our local hut.
Okay.
Let's go have a look.
Muchos obligo.
Not a problem. Always remember me, Daft Willie.
Don't worry, we will.
If you ever
Thank you,
need
Daft Willie.
if you ever need to sell again, I'm always here. Oh, and if you get any whiskey, I'll definitely buy that.
As rare as that is, if we get some, I'll bring it your way. All right. We
Good,
part as friends.
Yes.
Back in the van.
Opens the doors and lets you roll out.
Okay. Where do you want to go next, people?
Well, can I remember correctly? We still have one bounty to go because that one was going for Kessel, wasn't it?
No, the bounties would either be handed in at Kessel or here.
Okay.
We have something to do on Bespin, just as a quick one.
No, that was...
No, the
There's
other
one for the
the only other outstanding bounty you've got is for a different system, which I can't remember off the top of my head.
Osaka, Sandro, do you two want to go and cruise by where that smuggler's ship is to see if you can spot
Let's
it?
go and take a look.
Stay on comms. I've got the long range comm unit.
Yes, the other bounty that you've got outstanding is on Dera.
that's for the
If you
2
see
cans.
things exploding, it's probably me.
You're to not engage in any gunfire.
Don't crash.
Occasionally.
He
All
won't
right,
crash.
you were
very
offered another
unhappy.
bounty at base spin.
The idea of him sitting on the back,
That's
so he's not
what-
going to happy.
I knew there was a job investment.
Yeah, so there is another bounty for you to collect at best spin as well.
How far away is the trade quarter from where we are?
The trade quarter, it's fairly central to the urban area, so it's
Right,
a bit away from the canteens. You know, it's about a 10-minute drive in your.
Okay, how far
Speedway.
away is it? How far is it away going to be from the berth where the smuggler's ship is?
5 minutes or so.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes. The shipyards, are they right next to the berths? Are they?
They're near the berths. Yes, the shipyards are all near the berths because that's where the ships are.
Right. Okay. I suggest that we go to the shipyard, so that we're not too far away from Osaka and Sandro, and then we'll come back to the trade quarter. How's everyone deal with that?
Yeah, which one do you want to go to? Because there's the two
We'll go
different
to the
shipyards.
one with the deal on first, and then we'll speak to him, and then we'll go and speak to the other one.
Yeah, let's go see what the sale is.
When we go to Gustav, so I want to kind of try and find out about my family.
Okay, you can go to
Yeah.
Gustav's first if you want.
Well, would it be best to go and get the deal so then we can get anything we need? I'm just saying, when we get there, I'd like some help trying to find out about my family, please.
Well, he does work for the huts. He doesn't actually work for the huts.
But they might be able to
He
give us
might know a person.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he also if he does a lot of work for the huts, may not want to tell us, and B, may let the huts know that someone's looking into their business because he's not going to want to lose the hut's business.
Now, what we'll
Yeah.
do,
May not
what
be
we'll
the
do
best
is,
person to ask.
we'll just
That's why I'm asking whether we can do it in a subtle way, sort of thing.
We'll
Like,
ask
is there
for
any
an
way?
intro. That's what we'll do.
Let's
Okay.
get the lay of the land.
We'll ask
Which
for an
yard are you
intro.
going to first?
We'll go to Gustav's first.
Right. So
Yeah.
you go to Gustav's.
Okay, but Osaka and Sandra, I think they're powering away to look to see if they're bounty hunters around, aren't they? They're bounties around, aren't they?
We'll do a buzz around. We'll have a look to see where the ship is, what the lay is around the ship.
Right. The berth that you're looking for it's literally around the corner from Gustav's yard.
Right, okay.
It's a 10-meter walk from the exit to that berth to the entrance to Gustav's.
Okay.
And don't forget,
Um,
at some point we've got to go to the ironworks so that someone can kill this Rancor.
Hi.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
yes.
go to Gustav. It's a very drab and dreary place, Gustav's. But in the berths behind his offices, you can see a few silhouettes of ships. There is definitely, well, in the berth next to it, there's definitely a JM 5000 Jumpmaster, which is the ship of the smuggler that you've been told about.
Yep.
In the back, there is a Starwind pleasure yacht. Looks in pretty good nick.
Can you still see me?
Well, you're standing outside of. Yeah, they can see you. You're standing outside of Gustav's. In the berths behind, you can see what you guess is a Starwind pleasure yacht, looking in very good condition. There also looks to be a Wayfarer class medium transport in one of the
Ooh.
berths.
A Starwind pleasure yacht.
Yes.
We don't want one of those. They are literally just blooming exactly what it says on the tin. Or you might want one, Eli.
Right.
Eli
So
will probably
What was the medium freighter?
a Wayfarer class medium freighter.
Must find ship
Wayfarer
rules.
class.
Right. So, Gustav.
What I'm looking for at the moment is a class 6 hyperdrive.
Class 3 is what you're missing.
Hmm.
Right. Quick tip. Class 3, definitely, the Class 3 hyperdrive will also be fitted to a JM 5000 scout ship.
Medium. Okay.
So we
Right.
can procure one in.
Wayfarer
Yeah.
medium transport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gustav greets you as you walk into his shop. You can tell he's Gustav because his picture's on the wall with his name above it. Hello, I am Gustav. Welcome to my emporium.
Is this one of those fat bug things?
I know. Yes, he is. He's there. There's droids busying around. There's obviously been multiple ships taken apart here. He's got pretty much parts for anything. Yes, we will not be beaten on price as long as it is galactic average. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, we need a class 3 hyperdrive.
Last
And-
3.
And quite
Yes.
possibly some work doing to that. Motions over his shoulder.
Ooh. Work to van. Right. I say, what works?
I'm assuming that the heavy blaster thing is in the back of the van.
I threw it in the back of the van for this, yeah.
Oh, mount that. We say 5,000 credits to mount blaster. Automated controls or manual?
Hmm.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm having a quick word off to one side with Sir Bravo. Right. Could you do that?
Al, could I do that?
No, once it's mounted, you could convert it between manual and auto controls if you wanted.
So I have it manual because that's probably the cheaper one, and then I can convert it to
No,
auto.
he said it's 5,000 no matter what the cost, no matter what type of trigger system you want. Automatic,
options?
basically, someone's just got to push buttons inside to make it shoot things.
What
Manual,
other
someone
options?
can actually sit in.
What other stuff do we put on the
Ooh.
hard points?
Right. For you, I have deals on, if you're mounting blaster, targeting array.
Mhm.
Or maybe countermeasures, electronic countermeasures. High output turbine, make it go vroom.
There's
Or
something
maybe-
to make
maybe-
flames
maybe-
come up back.
Shield generator.
A shield generator.
Ooh.
How much did the shield generator cost us?
Sorry.
Shield generator, 3,800 credits.
So 8,000.
Targeting array.
Pardon?
How much for the targeting array?
Targeting array is 4,000 credits.
So
But you
9,000.
see through smoke, you see in dark. It really
They're
good.
good systems.
Yeah, same as what your fellow there has in helmet, but for your van.
That might be helpful.
Targeting
good
array
setup.
would be helpful.
I mean, we can get all of that for the money we've just made from the bounties.
Yeah. I mean, if everyone's okay with like spending it the way that we want, like all of that.
You're all here at the moment, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. So how
Yeah,
much money did we get off the? How much money did we? Oh, how much money did we get off the drug deal again?
17,000.
14 grand. 17,000.
17,000.
So what's it going to be?
Okay. Well, the first thing I'm going to do, Al, is
Let Marcus
each of them is
negotiate.
no each I'm giving out 1,000 credits to each of them.
Take
Right,
5,000
because that's
off that total.
So
And
you've
add
all
1,000
just been given 1,000 each.
Yeah.
By me, because that's your cut of the drug deal.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. And the rest are spending now.
Best price on doing all the upgrades.
What all upgrades? You want ion turbine? You want targeting? You want laser cannon? You
Ones
want
we've just been talking about.
So the targeting, the shield generator,
And the
and
cannon fitted.
Are you sure you don't want the upgraded turbines?
13,800.
Sorry?
13,800 for the shield, targeting, and mounting.
Right, your best price.
best price.
Considering we're giving you a lot, a lot of work. It's a lot of money. Let's,
two yellow.
let's talk.
I'm assisting, by the way.
All right, 2 yellow, 1 green, 2 of them, 1 of them, and a red one.
Can we do will my what is it? Charming.
Dashingly charming personality. Is that what we're going
Yeah.
for?
Okay, best price. I say. Oh, what is we're talking there? 11,000.
Call it 10, and you got a deal.
Okay, 10,000.
My line. Yeah.
I was
Exactly
thinking-
where I was going with that.
So we got 10,000 credits from him. I've just got to. So we're having the targeting array. We're having the
I've not been keeping track of how much money I've got, by the way. Al.
I think
The-
Cheryl's
out
doing
of-
that
yes,
remarkably
out of
well.
diamond, take 10,000 off there. The shield
Yeah.
generator.
Heavy blaster mounted.
And
Are
the
we
heavy
having
blast.
automatic or manual?
What?
Are we having
Probably all-
automatic or manual? Probably
We put a
automatic.
targeting array on. We
Automatic.
probably may as well have
Probably the
automatic.
best. Then we don't have to stick someone up on the top on there.
Although that could be hilarious.
It would be hilarious, but it's also we know how dodgy rolls can get, and
I mean, depending on what skill it's using, I could probably annihilate things as easily as I can with my handheld one.
Fine, we'll put it on automatic, right?
but then
But do
if we
we
want to
have the
fun,
option to have it
then-
work automatically from without us being in the van? Right? Can we use it as
We
another
won't.
member of the party effectively?
No.
Ah.
Where is
Damn.
it?
That'll be a little bit too much.
But then I
In
guess
that
we
case-
can also have someone driving it
Probably
and
too
pressing
low.
shoot. So it'd be easier that way than having to like have two people out of the fight. We can only have one at that.
As you said, Lou, I can always convert it to manual later if you need it.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fine.
We can have some fun with it that way.
Your control. It's like EOS and a 20 mil. You get someone sat there going, "Wait!"
Yeah, I've just got an Xbox controller.
Right. So you push. Right. I'm gonna need your van for 6 hours.
Reasonable.
Reasonable.
I'm
How far is it
busy.
from the ship? How far are we currently from the ship?
You're walking. It probably take you about 3 minutes.
Okay.
Back to the ship.
Took us longer to get into the van and move the van down here, I think.
Fine.
That jump master. Is that for
Didn't
sale?
mention whether you had
Jump
a
master, no, jump master.
Right.
It belonged to smuggler dude. Him still alive. I was asked to boot it by a business acquaintance.
Do you know any idea of where the smuggler might be?
He normally hangs around a bar called the Rock Bottom.
Okay.
But I have Starwind. Big
there's a
Starwind. She's a beauty. She's only 250,000 credits. Bargain.
Yeah.
Absolute bargain.
At half the
Hey.
price.
You're a fine salesman. But while we're on the subject of things that you can possibly sell us, how about some information?
Information. It depends what you want to what I charge.
A trusted friend of ours, and I was going to name drop crazy whatever his name is,
That's Willie.
Daft Willie. Yeah, and they said that is it that you're trusted by the local Hut clan.
Yes. They're not too bad here. They're more interested in drugs and salvage. I mean, I get a lot of salvage business from them. They bring me
What is-
scrap ships all the time.
I'm interested in talking to them. Can you arrange a meet?
I deal with Haskell. He's okay guy, but you know he would find you if he want you to do work. They're fairly private. A lot of other huts cause problems. They try to stay.
Any chance that we can arrange a meet with him and he can decide?
No, it's
Okay.
he may contact you. He has office in Trade District.
Okay. So well,
Okay.
slides in 50 credits, so 100 credits. What's his name?
His name is
Askar.
Akram.
Akram. You take 100 credits off, please, Cheryl.
Yeah, done that. Right.
Way ahead of you.
For getting that information, I'll give you the money back, Eli. The whatever that you just paid him.
Okay, we'll see you in 6 hours then. Oh,
Okay.
one more.
Yeah.
Hyperdrive, class 3.
Class 3 hyperdrive. Well, I have no class 3 here. Last one sold yesterday. They go like hotcakes. I mean, there's one in that Jump Master, but I can't take that yet. I mean, that belongs to somebody else.
Okay. Currently.
I hate to say it, that schlack Freddy, he may have one.
Okay. We'll try Freddy. Thank you for the tip. And anybody else got anything? No?
No.
We're all good?
Mm.
Okay. Well,
Okey-doke.
we'll bugger off then. So we do.
All right.
Should we have a
So,
walker over to Freddy?
How far away is Freddy from us?
Freddy's place, it's about a 5-minute walk. It's at the other end of the docking area.
Okay, on the way
How
past,
far
we're gonna
the-
have a good perception check on the smugglers
Yeah, because I'll have a wander out.
ship.
2, 1 green, 3 purple.
Okay. Say, is it worth me pinch speaker and going to my home?
All seems as it would be.
Yeah. Any additional security or anything?
No, I mean you can see your security as you walk past your own hangar. Your security droids are doing their job quite happily. Everything seems on the up and up.
Fine. We'll walk over to Freddy's quickly.
Well,
Up to
Okay, you walk.
people
You
don't
walk
have to come with us. Marcus, I'd like you to come with me, please.
I'm by your side.
Okay, who else is
and I'm
going over
assuming
to
that you'll come with us here,
I'll go
Bravo,
with
as
you
well.
just in case they've got a hyperdrive. I can look over it, make sure it's working.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk to Freddy then.
You walk in. The building is flamboyantly decorated and painted from the outside. There's a big neon sign of a dude doing a staying alive on the roof. And every time he points out, he points at the name of the place, which is Freddy's Faster Than Light Emporium.
Can I have a perception check, please?
Fist.
Throw that lot. Yeah, it seems on the up and up. There's signs all over the place as you're walking towards it that there's a sale on. 50% off is what it appears to be advertising. You walk in and you're greeted by a Twi'lek. Hello, I'm Freddy! Welcome to the Faster Than Light Emporium. There's disco music playing in the background. He's obviously off his face on drugs.
You're an
Right.
Freddy?
Right.
Okay. Hello, Freddy.
What? Whoa! Look at this fantastic crowd! What's everyone buying today? I've got a Lambda shuttle. She's a bit dented, but you know it's all on sale. 75,000 credits for that baby.
For a Lambda.
Freddy, unless anyone else wants to has got 75,000 credits and wants to buy it, I'm not. Freddy, dear boy, do you have a Class 3 hyperdrive?
Of course I've got one. They're just at the back here.
Show us them, please.
Okay, he takes you through the back. The music's a bit louder out the back. There's 2 Class 3 hyperdrives sitting on a shelf. The parts for a Class 2, Class 3. Yes. This one was taken out of an old JM. It's done maybe 200,000 light years. Not too bad. And he points to the other side racking. He goes, that one came out of a fire spray. It did get shot up, but the hyperdrive was still functioning.
Mechanics check on both, please, Al.
Mechanics check from Rich.
Do you want an assist?
1 yellow, 2 greens.
1 yellow,
assist.
green,
Oh,
After
it's
two.
as well.
2 purple, and 2 blue. Right. The first one he pointed at, you notice there's probably a few parts. It's a few parts shy of a
Functioning
hyperdrive.
A couple of sandwiches short of a pick.
However, the one that was previously in the shot down ship appears to have all the components, and they do seem to be in very good condition.
Okay.
Which is that one?
I go to Lou, point to the second one, and go.
My good
Okay.
chap.
Lou nods to Marcus.
Good chap.
And we begin.
Maybe we could do some business here.
2 yellow, 2
You know,
purple. Right.
We're all reasonable men.
My first offer, before you roll, my first offer, 50,000 credits for that baby. That'll get you anywhere. Go on.
I don't think you understood me. I said maybe we can do some business. Damn it.
50,000. I mean, that's half price. It is actually half price for.
Oh, I can see how this works. Right. Okay.
We're not robbing the shipyard.
Eli, quick one, Eli. You got any of that sample left?
Pardon?
You got any of that sample left?
Oh.
You've
Your
got
special
50.
sample.
50.
Yes, the special sample.
Yes, the sample that you that he would like to partake in.
Yes, that one.
While we're talking, I happen to have found some of this. I'm showing some of the samples.
Have a
which we
big
have.
slice.
Yeah.
He looks at it. He goes, "Woo! It's good stuff. It's not particularly my poison, but I mean it works very good as truth serum."
No, what's it? Oh no, we haven't got enough left of the other stuff, have we?
The other stuff, you flogged it all.
Yeah.
The glitter thing.
No one shooting.
Oh.
That was on the
Look,
combat.
guys, it's a deal. I've got to finish this sale tomorrow. 50,000 credits.
What's the rush?
What's the rush? Is I need the money, otherwise I have to close, and then whoever buys this place ain't gonna be able to sell it that cheap.
Who do you owe
Your call, Richard.
money to?
How much money do you need to borrow?
Various businesses.
About 15.
How much is
About 15.
Sabrava? How much has he got?
At the
You
moment,
could get a ship for 50,000.
Sabrava is on 29.
No, 35.
Or 36. You've currently got 36,000 with you.
I will lend you the rest of it.
Well, I can
I
help
say
as
again,
well.
you can legitimately buy a ship for that much.
No, because Al's already said that is actually literally half price for that.
Yeah.
Can we try and negotiate with him anymore?
If you were buying a ship for 50,000 credits, it would not be jump capable.
Okay. How much does he appear to know about the drives?
Fair bit. Even though he's spaced off his tits, he seems a pretty good breaker. He definitely seems to. The place it's tidier and the equipment looks better looked after than Gustav's yard. As if he spends more time looking after stuff than he does taking stuff to bits for the hell of it.
I mean, he might cut us a bit more of a deal if we help him with his monetary woes.
Yeah,
That's what we're doing by giving him some money.
I was more meaning in other ways, but yeah.
Yeah, there must like if he's that desperate to be paid for tomorrow, that's either what drug debts or some other form of debt. Maybe we could offer our services to help him.
No, I'd rather just pay him. We do not want to get that involved in here. We've already got 2 bounties to hunt.
Let's get off my nose.
And
It's
you're
up to
worried
you.
about pissing off the local huts.
And we've also got half an hour left, guys.
Oh yeah.
Your call.
Yeah, if you'll lend me the 14.
Yes, I will.
Okay, so 14 off, Simon. And
I've got some cash if you need some.
I have no idea how much I have.
So that's
I've no idea how much I got.
36 off. Rich. Right, I'll. Where do you want this delivering to?
Next door to the Looking for Trouble.
Okay, not a problem. I'll have my lifter droids move it straight over. Any particular hangar bay? Do you want it loading into your cargo hold, or do you want it installing on the ship?
In the cargo hold.
Okay, to the cargo hold, not a problem.
Remember to warn the security droids that we have a delivery coming.
Okay, so to Freddie, I need an ident code for your lifters.
Yeah, here you go. Hands over the ident code. It's a simple string of numbers that you just got to pass through your communicator.
How much was he selling that Lambda shuttle for?
More than you've got.
Yeah, I was just out of interest.
75,000.
That is actually half price.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm assuming that this negotiation's taken a while. We'll go back and check on the ship, unless anyone else has got any other business they want with Freddie.
Is there, Al? Is there anywhere I can have a look for weapon parts in
We'll go
the
up the
sort
trade
of
quarter in a sec.
yeah?
The trade quarter is your best bet for that. I mean,
Right.
what you need is you need to tell me what modifications you want to do, and
But
then
I
I'll tell
was
you.
just going to say, if
if
everyone's okay, we'll time fudge until he finishes the van, and then we'll go to the trade quarter.
Yeah.
Effectively, yeah, you hang around. The van's finished, so you pick up the van and you drive down to the trade quarter.
Yeah.
So
No
there's
testing
various.
the blaster on the way.
Pardon?
Said no testing the blaster on the way, Jamie.
Oh,
Jamie's on a speeder bike still with
He's-
his
It's
back
me you
seat.
got to worry about.
that guy
It's a
is still
Wookiee you've got to
following
worry
us.
about.
So yeah,
That's the point. Is he still following us?
in the traders' quarter, there's various shops. There's weapon modding shops. There's everything you could possibly want. There's a couple of big traders. The contact you were given for the local Hutt's housecarl, his office is closed, and it says he'll be back tomorrow.
Okay. So,
Rob,
I'm gonna-
anybody he's still sort of trailing along. He seems to have lost a little bit of interest. You lost him for about half an hour, but he's reappeared now. But he looks a bit smug, so he might have been off to rob someone. In the trading quarter, there are, as I said, there are various missions. They've assessed when you talk to the various traders around the area, they all assess your ship size and they offer you 75,000 credits. It's a standard fare. Basically, they want to know where you want to go to because they have shipments to go to Curat, Kessel, and Bespin.
What's on Kessel?
For us, nothing at the moment, but Bespin, there's a bounty that we can collect.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the deal? We're going to go to Best Bin then.
Is it the cat?
The deal to go to the Bespin is it's a cargo hold full of ore to take to the refineries there.
It's simple, legal, and we can pick up a bounty. But don't forget, we've got the 2 bounties to pick up here as well.
There's
Just a
immense
quick
people
in
with-
and out.
It is 75,000 credits they're offering for that.
Fine. Okay.
The
I'm happy with that.
travel time to Bespin from where you are is about 2 weeks in space.
Do we need to do any sort of negotiation on that, or is there no movement?
There's no movement on it. It's a fairly standard contract, and that's a good price for it.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
So-
I shake hands with the man.
They shake
Yeah,
hands.
well,
They
sounds good.
they hand over the data codes for the loaders that will
Yeah.
be delivering the cargo to your ship.
Okay, I'm just going to go and sit in a nearby coffee shop or whatever, keeping an eye on our little tail. Go do whatever you want to do around the merchants' quarter.
Okay.
Al, I'm looking for Is there anywhere that looks like a black market or a backhand weapons dealer?
Streetwise check.
Yeah.
Right, you're sitting at your coffee shop. Right, well, we'll go for Jamie's on this one.
I'm sitting in the coffee shop because I have nothing.
Perception, one
I've heard
yellow.
we're hunting a Rancor.
Three,
I need
2.
something special.
Yeah,
Right.
but
I'll get the Rancor. Don't worry.
No, there's no black market weapon
Nah.
shops, but there is standard weapon shops where there's pretty much anything you want to buy is available.
What is this
I got
special
a
thing
word.
for?
Marcus, have at it.
A disruptor weapon.
What's that?
Yeah, we're going to talk to Black Sun about that.
We might
Okay.
have to.
It's on the download.
what's that?
yeah, Marcus,
Al,
don't
I'm
forget-
still watching our little
can do the-
Steve thread, by the way.
Yeah, he's pretending he's fiddling with his bike again. You can definitely tell he's pretending. Marcus,
Along with upgrades for the vibro sword.
yes. Let's have a look. 1 yellow, 1 green, 2 purple. Right. What you find there's a shop selling parts for the vibro swords.
Right.
Sorry. So let's have a look. See what your costing is going to be on that.
I need to upgrade my negotiation skills.
Yes.
That was your perception.
No, well,
Equipment.
yeah, sorry, and
Weapons.
negotiation.
Vibro sword.
Yeah, I need some more cunning.
Attachments.
There's
Right,
a,
so
a raised eyebrow Spock thing. Do you want me to come and help you look?
a balanced hilt. Components are available. Monomolecular edge components, serrated edge, and superior weapon customization. So
Leave that
what are you looking-
monomolecular.
Everyone needs a monomolecular edge.
Well,
Right,
yeah.
Surely.
it costs you 1,000 credits for the parts to buy the parts that you need for that.
Is there any negotiation on that?
Yeah, we'll have a negotiation. 2 yellow, 2 purple.
Why don't you get the Wookiee to stand next to you and threaten them?
We don't threaten the weapon shop owner. That's how you get shot.
Surprising wisdom from Osaka.
Yes, it's 1,000 credits. So are you purchasing those parts?
Yes.
I can't
Right.
remember what for mine.
Want to upgrade your bowcaster or your vibro?
Remember?
While
For
obviously
now.
keeping an eye out for the other things I'm looking for.
Yes. There doesn't appear to be anything that.
No, I didn't think there would be, but
You could possibly get an automated recocker for your bowcaster.
everyone needs an automated recocker.
Right. So, anybody else looking for any parts? Or are we-
Is there anything
we
I
have-
can get to? Is there anything I can get to upgrade my blaster rifle?
And a sec. Change
Get a
character.
sight on you.
Yeah, I've had a.
Considering we're going hunting
I was
rancors,
gonna say,
I'd
I
say
would
potentially-
recommend,
potentially-
if it's the heavy blaster, I would recommend the same as I've got because it gets rid of the
All he's
carrying
got,
penalty.
what he's got is he's got a blaster rifle. That
Okay.
has got a 4-arm grip on it.
Hmm.
So, what else you could do? You could have an augmented spin barrel,
Those
a
are
marksman
great.
barrel, a spreader barrel, telescopic sights, under barrel flame projector, under barrel grenade launcher.
Not to barbecue everybody in the room.
I'll
I'm
go
ju- I'm ju-
grenade launcher.
I'm
How
just
much a
throwing
grenade
it-
launcher?
I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe a
2,000
telescopic sight, because the ability to hit something before you can blow it up is probably a good idea. It's a bit like putting better brakes on a high-speed car.
It's got blast. It's fine.
Yeah, because it's the opposite of my style of just filling a room with ammunition and
2,000
expecting to hit something.
2,000 credits for the parts to put an under barrel grenade launcher on. Do you want to negotiate?
And how much for the sights?
Did you bottle it?
No, I might go for both.
Oh, for flip's sake.
250 credits for the site.
Marcus,
Mhm.
would you like to barter for me?
I'll have a word.
Of course, my friend. Come on.
2 yellow, 2 purple.
Let's do the best I can. And I see I'm going to need to upgrade these
We're
skills.
1,200 at the moment, is what they're
I'll
charging.
assist as well.
Right.
Sorry if that
No,
helps.
no, you're
they-
fine.
They
Oh,
actually.
no, you're fine.
Okay. Okay. Half price.
Done.
Half price. So 625 credits. So take 625 off Sandro.
Al, if these guys are offering to do extra work, will they put the augmented spin barrel on my cannon?
2 seconds.
More damage.
Sorry, Marcus.
Say no to him, please.
What, do you not want me to be able to put a hole in a starship?
I think you wrote Marcus at least
No.
a drink.
No, because the
No,
last starship we put a hole in was ours.
So let's have a look.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oscara
Augmented spin barrel.
is equipment.
Basically, he's been walking around with a minigun.
Yeah.
Is there any
Attachments.
upgrades for a bowcaster and or
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's-
You
automatic
want the
recocker.
augmented spin barrel. Right, 1750 to mount that.
Punk.
Are you
Can you
just
get
going
it
to
any
go for it?
cheaper, Marcus?
Let's have a talk with him, shall we?
2 and 2.
Oh, look, it's me again.
Oh
Yes,
God, why is
he
he
will
here?
do it
Thanks,
for 1,000.
buddy.
Are you feeling used and abused, Marcus?
I think that's all I'm here for, isn't it? That and astrogation.
He fits it
It's
for
like I'm
1,000
only here for
credits.
intimidation.
It's it for
You also
1,000.
I'll pay that.
you make it perfectly serviceable human shield as well, occasionally.
Well,
So
you
is
know,
that
I
just
try.
increased the damage
one of-
by +2? Yeah, I believe.
Yes, that puts extra damage on the weapon.
Yep.
Al,
Yeah.
What time of day is it now?
like that.
8:45.
What can I?
It's getting towards evening. And a
Okay.
sec. Who we left? We left Lowrick.
Yeah. What can I do to my axe?
What can you do
'Cause
to
I'm
your
up-
axe?
Yeah, because I've upgraded my melee, so it'd be good if I could upgrade my axe to go with that.
Right, you can have a balanced tilt, monomolecular edge, serrated edge. So
Serrated edge sounds fun.
a serrated edge. Okay. 50 credits for that.
I don't need to deal with that one. I can pay that. It's okay, Marcus. You can stand down.
50 credits.
Yes,
You now
please.
have a serrated edge on your axe.
Did I just go for the monomolecular, or did I? I can't remember now.
You just
Or
got the
did I?
monomolecular blade, which
Oh.
increases the damage of the weapon.
What was the other two? The balance tilt and the.
Serrated.
What's the balance tilt do?
Do
You've got the slots for it on the weapon that you've currently got.
I need to. Yeah, I need
You
to.
get about
I need
3
to- I need to-
slots on a vibro blade, I believe.
Yeah.
Quite a few, if I remember right now.
Okay, while he's still over there talking, I'm talking to Sandro and Dosaka and the rest of you. Where are we
Mhm.
going next?
The balance
I'm
tilt.
gonna
What
do
does the balance tilt do?
bounties.
Well,
Yeah.
Do you
Two
want?
balance-
The
1 second, I've
encumbrance
just found
reduction.
it.
It reduces the encumbrance. It increases the quality of it and makes it accurate. So
So-
that's
so-
1,500 credits for
Rancor
that.
Smuggler.
Can I jump in on
Have a
one
talk with him.
side?
2 and 2.
This poor salesman.
Yes, you can have that for 1,000.
Right, do it.
1,000 off, Chaz.
Another 1,000 off. Right, cool.
Well, oh,
On
Go ahead.
mine, sorry. I forgot.
while we're in a weapons shop, does he have any thermal detonators?
No, he fucking doesn't.
I've just got a feeling that we might need something with a bit of a boom for our upcoming
You are
fight.
not allowed to bring a thermal
I've got my,
detonator.
I've got my
into
grenade
my
launcher now.
They are 2,000 credits apiece, non-negotiable. Non-negotiable.
Negotiable.
I'll take 2.
You really won't. Okay, I'm going to do a skullduggery check on Jamie, right?
Mm.
And I'm going to convince him that he doesn't want to take any thermal detonators.
Here we go. Honestly, let me have a look at this. So,
Shall I Eli.
Eli
Like
Ford. So
James
we want
Bacon.
2
I will
yellow, 1
mention
green.
it was not the droid, it was not me that blew the van up last time.
It was actually the droid.
2 purple.
And maybe me.
Maybe
Here we
you.
go. Here is the check. Jamie, you're the purple dice. He absolutely convinces Jamie that he does not need thermal detonators in his life.
Okay.
Jamie, do you want me to intimidate Eli?
On the other hand, the bounty hunter
Skullduggery check on Loic. She doesn't want to do that.
Right, so the shops are all starting to close now in the trade area.
We need to go back and get the van.
You've got a message.
Oh.
You've received a message that the loading of your ship is complete. Where are you going to head now?
Can't
Let's
believe we
have a
managed to do an entire
stop.
mission without shooting anyone yet.
Oh, that's going to change.
That's about to change.
In a minute, it's all going to blow up and we'll go to each other.
We've
Let's
only got
go
quarter of an hour, Lou, till your deadline.
Actually, that's moved right a little bit because I don't have to be at work until 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm only on the compound.
Right.
I
So,
mean, you're ex-Navy, so you don't need sleep.
are we heading to the Rock Bottoms bar to look for the bounty hunter, or
Back in a
are we
moment, I swear.
going to the refinery to look for the Rancor?
I have a suggestion with the rock bottom. Instead of just going in there and shooting everybody, right? Perhaps you let me talk to him and see if I can convince him that we're going to try and help him get his ship back if he comes with us voluntarily.
I mean, that was the whole reason I was bringing you, because otherwise I am just going to gut this entire bar.
Would it just be easier to, firstly, before we go to the bar, just go and shoot the pet, get that over and done with, and then
Or
go to Thingy?
if I'm allowed, if I could pinch the speeder, I can go and scout for it.
Jamie's not going to give up the speeder.
I was
I
just
mean,
thinking just on
technically, it's
scout
not
for it,
my
and then you
speed.
can-
Yeah,
So
no, what do you mean?
Eli-
Technically, it's not your speeder. It's absolutely my bastard speeder, right? Fine.
Right, so-
let's go to the refinery.
Going to the refinery. So you pull up at the refinery. You can hear the
Did you buy
sounds of.
ammo for your grenade launcher?
He's got
What's
2
that?
rounds for it.
Okay, that's fine.
You can hear the
Can-
sounds. You can hear the
Okay.
sounds from inside the refinery building of an angry Rancor ripping everything apart, trying to get out.
Shall we all look at
Okay.
Chris and
Can
This-
we get
How
the
are we
van
do this?
into the refinery?
No, if you opened the door to the refinery, you'd be playing chicken with the Rancor to see what came through the door, going which way first.
Am I alright to do a perception check on how I can cage it in?
It's
That's all.
caged in the refinery as it is,
Oh,
so it just needs you guys to go in there and do battle with the thing.
What?
Fernando, you
If we
can
don't
do these
do it,
van up
things.
to the door.
yeah.
Yeah. Where
We
do I
back the
put
van
the
up to the
round?
door and then use the heavy bolter to take this thing down?
Hang on.
Dodgy.
Why don't we use
Very,
it, see if
very
he
dodgy.
checks, and then he can give
Right,
us more
we need-
information
we need-
about weak spots and such.
We need one at a time. So let's start with Standro. You're our expert on these
Can I
creatures.
do a genealogy check on it?
Right, I'm going to tell you about the Rancor now. Rancor, you're looking. You're looking at 40 plus wounds
Okay.
with a soak of about 12.
We need to hit it rather hard then.
Its drain level is about 15, so it will take a lot of strain damage. So it's susceptible to concussion. You're more likely to knock the thing out before you kill it if you go for that way using stun weapons on it.
Does anybody
Um,
have any stun weapons?
They are big.
We
They
do.
are
All our
angry.
blasters do stun.
It will try to get in close and bite you in half.
Done it first.
I'm
Lovely.
sorry, I have just come into what?
Rancor.
When you dozed off of the van, I drove us to the refinery, Chaz.
What do you like?
And you've woke up, so we're going to stun it or it's going to be cut in half.
Oh yeah, that's the point.
What I'm
Mr.
currently
Close
doing at the
Combat, you're
refinery
going to
is
go drill
regretting
it.
the whole decision.
One at a time, please, guys. You're cutting each other's sound out.
So
Can our bounty hunter do a perception check on how the best places to get in to ambush this thing?
Okay, we'll have a perception check. Who's having a look at the building? Give me
I'll
a name.
assist.
I'll assist.
I'll do it.
Assist.
Right, 2 yellow, 1 green, 2 purple, and a blue. Right, what you notice is going in on the ground floor would probably be pretty much suicide. From the floor plans you've been given of the place, it's fairly open on the ground floor. However, there are gantries that you reckon are just out of reach of the Rancor.
Would it be best to use stealth and try and get through the top?
Yeah, you can
Can we get
go up.
can we-
You can get up there. There are fire escapes around the building, sort of thing. That you could climb up to get into the upper levels, and you should, from the gantries and walkways, have a fairly good field of fire down on top of this thing.
Okay, Sandra, I'm going to want paying for this.
I'll open it with the grenade.
I'll go up the fire escape first if you want.
I would suggest
Oh no,
not
you're
using
just
the
going to
app.
wrestle it.
So what we're going to have is we're going to have everybody before the Rancor.
Hang on, is Marcus, are you coming with us or are you wisely staying in the van?
I don't think you've got
Come on.
What?
Hello?
We didn't get you there.
Sorry, I'm muting because I'm sure you didn't want to hear me eat.
You can do the sound effect if the Rancor gets hold of anyone.
Why be sensible? Let's have a bit of fun.
Everybody's going into the building. Okay.
Oh, the vibro sword's going to do great here.
So we will have.
Are we going to head the
Sandro
Scooby Doo into
first.
the building or not?
Sandra first.
Got
Then it's going to be Osaka. Then who wants to go in next? Oscara. Who's in next?
Can I go?
Lauric.
I'm always down for a fight.
Who's after Lauric?
I'll go.
Sabrava.
Rearguard.
Paper, rock, scissors with Chaz quickly.
Paper, rock, scissors with Chaz. Right.
Your gun's bigger than
Two, three.
his.
Here we go. I'm going to say. Who are we on?
Lag, it's not going to
Well,
work.
Just throw two
One
dice.
yellow, one yellow, one green, and 2 purple. Lou, you're the purple dice.
Okay.
No, even Stevens.
Oh.
For the first round of combat, you two are stuck outside because you both tried to go through the door frame at the same time.
Like it.
I take it we're heading up the gantries, aren't we?
Then 2 are actually after the Rancor. Yes, you're going in above the Rancor. So
And we're shooting
your
you with
first-
some.
yeah, I'm putting your first move is effectively putting you above it.
Hello,
You are
hello.
all at medium range to the Rancor, which is busy. It's tearing at the plasteel doors that outside where the van's parked. It's ripping away because it's obviously decided that's the way out. It looks like a door. That's where I'm going through. So
shape of its head. Is there anything that I can drop on it?
not really. It's a fairly open area. You've got a good
Not
field of
walking.
view above it. It doesn't look from the. You're probably about 5 or 6 meters above what its maximum reach is going to be, even if the thing tries to jump for you.
We'll just stand up there and blast the shit out of it with stun weapons.
Why use stun weapons when it's a kill this thing bounty?
Its range, we should probably just kill it.
Yeah, you-
Work better on.
You're at range, and our first one is Standro.
I'm gonna open it with my new grenade launcher.
You're using your grenade launcher, right?
What is the
Why
range
not?
of the grenade launcher
Take
plus
first-
the
Wait a
blast
second.
range?
He pops a
That's it,
grenade.
guys.
2.
Are we in a smelting house?
It's a refinery, yes. 2
Is there any,
1
and there's
yellow.
nothing
nothing bang when he
explosive
sets
in
a
here.
grenade.
Sorry, 2 yellow. 1. There's
two
nothing
Okay,
explosive in here.
Okay, guys.
Eli, you and I are safe. We're still trying to fight to get through the door.
Guys, 2 seconds.
Blast.
And
I've just
Two.
Bang.
purple.
Not anymore.
Right.
I took mine.
After you.
I'm on new
I
toy.
insist.
Right. Your grenade launcher goes click. The first grenade was a dud.
Oh, snip.
Oh,
So
that was a good
Made the wrong guy.
it will take you 2 your remaining 2 turns to unjam and stick your second grenade into this underslung grenade launcher.
Okay,
Okay.
I will do
Who's
next.
next? Oscara.
Eat this.
That was a bad,
Yellow.
that was a bad investment.
1 green and 2 purple. Here comes the Gatling gun.
Not the grenade.
What do you want to do if you haven't came back in time?
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah. Da-da.
Has he just killed it?
No, sadly, I haven't got my perks done up for that yet.
You've just thrown a triumphant.
Yes, you've just thrown a triumphant. So
I'm pretty sure that means I activate my plus 10 damage from crits.
Yes, you pretty much have. I'm just checking. Where is Oscara? Am I on him? Nope. And open that. Yeah. Give it a second. Equipment. Stupid big cannon. 11
Plus 2.
plus 2. 12, 13. 14, 15, 16. 16 plus another 10. 26
26.
points of damage. You stagger the thing to the ground. It slumps on one leg as you blast a big swathe out the side of it with your cannon. So let's have a cannon as sound effect for that one.
Now it's
Yeah,
pissed.
it's going to be that.
26 to him.
Who did that?
You get it. No, after you.
Right,
That's
I'll
all.
put it to the mechanic.
right.
Oh, no, so
Next one.
14 China. Me! Can I shoot it with my
Yes,
bowcaster, please?
14. Bowcaster from Anne Marie.
Ah, yes, the siege weaponry.
Yeah.
Haha!
So, ranged heavy. 3 greens.
3 green. I need
What's
to
a bit
upgrade.
scary here is he just hit it with 26 points of damage and it just staggered.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
3 greens,
so
2
at
purple.
least 12 of it.
If I could melee it, it'd be completely different, but unfortunately, I'm not that stupid.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately, I'm not that stupid.
The overexcited Wookiee shoots a hole in the floor next to it.
Oh, God damn it! I'm so close.
Next is Debrava.
Yep.
I take it you're shooting?
Yep.
2 yellow, 1 green, and 2 purple.
Should we insist? Go on.
We'll just put that to each other.
I like it. Sound
Yeah,
effect.
they should jam your first, your new grenade launcher.
You're having very good rolls here at the moment.
Some of you.
Oh, they're getting well shaken as well. So let's have a look. Yes, he's hit.
Not stirred.
4. You didn't critical. You just plus 4 damage on your blaster. Hang on a second.
Whole pack of finger biscuits.
Oh, but we've had some.
It's your heavy blaster you're using.
Yep.
10 points of damage.
Jamie's enjoying his birthday by the looks of it.
Right.
Yeah.
The Rancor turns around and bellows in rage. It's swiping up at the gantries that you're on, but it can't quite reach. So
We're fine
it's-
until it figures out it can throw things.
yes. Next we have Eli.
Do I have to? Okay.
After you, sir.
Fine. Fuck it. Glares at Marcus the way past. Pulls the heavy blaster pistol out and shoots the Rancor.
Okay, so Eli, 3 yellows, 2 purple.
How many shots have I got, by the way, Al?
Just the
Let's
one.
get this over.
Everyone's just getting the one at the moment for the first round.
Right.
Go on.
Otherwise, this might have ended in one round of combat.
You strike a glancing blow, causing no damage. Oh, hang on a sec. Just remember
There's a
something.
Marcus again.
12 hit points back onto it.
Marcus, what do you have?
Happy.
Soak.
I shoot it with the blaster pistol.
Marcus. 16. Shoots it with the blaster pistol from Marcus Ramirez. So 1 yellow, 1 green, and 2 purple.
My ranged light is 3 yellow, by the way.
That's all we threw.
It's good.
You miss.
I shoot the floor near it
You
with the
shoot the
blaster
floor near
pistol.
So we're back to the top of the list. So it's Standro.
Oh, damn it, people!
I'm going to shoot you with my normal blaster this
He's
time.
going to shoot it with an all blaster.
No grenade added.
You've
So
got to use the
Standro
grenade.
is
Use
2
the
yellow,
second
1
grenade.
green. 2. Yep.
Did
No,
you
no
roll it?
balls. Use a grenade.
Use the grenade.
That's too late now.
Too late.
Did you
He
hit one?
hits it with
You hit
his
it?
blaster
Yay!
weapon. Hang on a sec. This, yes, I know. Sandro. Equipment.
That's some
So you
grenade.
got
Your
to
weapon, 9, 10. Would have been 10 points of damage. It's got a soak of 12. You just piss it off.
In fact, this
Next
is
time you
taking
just
damage
grenade.
with Jamie.
Okay.
Yeah. You score a solid hit. It just does no damage to the thing.
Oh, that's it. You've just tickled it.
Oh,
The
shit.
person who can damage this thing is Jamie.
The grenades might.
The grenades, I
Oscara.
told you we needed thermal detonators.
Oscara. 3,
Bye.
1, and 2.
Yeah, there's no questioning, just unleash.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Please tell me you missed.
He's
So
hit.
little
No.
areas.
No, that's it.
Plus 2. So. Up top 13. That scores 1 point of damage.
Oh, shit. Keep firing!
Yeah, his first one got through because of his triumph. Right. Next is Lowrick.
Please.
Jump off the
Shoot
balcony.
again. 3 greens and 2.
If it's
Yep.
wounded enough,
Ultimate two-handed slash.
yeah.
Are you shooting? Or are you jumping
yes,
on its
please.
back? Okay, shooting.
Well, I don't think it's quite sensible right yet, but maybe next go.
Jump on the Rancor.
If you get to the right part of its back, in theory, it won't be able to grab you.
Don't
Again,
jump
you-
on the Rancor.
You missed, but you were closer than last time.
I'm getting better. I'm getting closer.
Right. Yeah.
Just jump on it.
I don't know what. I don't
Bravo.
need you to.
Yeah. You got your axe, you fine.
2 yellow, 1 green.
2 yellow, 1
Yeah.
green, and 2 purple. Yeah,
Ooh.
that's a hit
That's
plus
a bit
2
better.
damage. So equipment. Heavy blaster pistol is 7, 8, 9. Okay,
I took
well,
it.
he gets a solid hit, but again, it does no damage.
Hmm.
Your weapons aren't strong enough. Oscara's got a weapon that can injure it. Who's next?
Moi.
No, it's the Rancor.
How much is it going to cost to upgrade to an E11 web blaster?
It takes the Rancor takes a swing at the supports holding up the
Oh, that's better.
balustrade that you're on.
You're evil.
So we're going to have 2 yellow, 1
Why do I think
green,
this thing is going to end with all of us being
3
eaten by
purple.
There is a chance.
Fine, I'll jump on it instead.
Oh, yeah.
Please
Guaranteed. one.
don't jump on the Rancor. Oh, cock.
Max the railings quite hard. It doesn't bring them down, but it staggers everybody standing up there, so it makes it more difficult for you to shoot at it.
I approve of it.
Right, Eli,
I'm going to stun it.
you're setting your weapon to stun, right? Okay. 3 yellows, 3 purples. Rope.
Ah.
He misses.
Oh.
And Marcus.
It's the size of a small dwelling. How did you miss?
You're all
Eli gives a sock of the finger.
Yeah, you're all staggering at the moment. Marcus, I think you're shooting.
I think stun's probably a good move here.
Going to stun. So
yeah.
1, 1, and 3. Three purples at the minute because they're all staggered.
Nope.
That's a miss. Standro, your grenade launcher is unjammed now.
Grenade.
Yeah, I'll go with the grenade.
Oh, it's
Fire the grenade
up.
launcher this round. Fire it the next round.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking I might hold off because we're all like shaking from the railings.
2 yellow, 1
Too late.
and 2.
Yeah.
What
Grenade's good.
he's still staggered, so 3 purples.
Grenade.
Check something.
Don't do the grenade, you'll end up firing at us.
Yes, roll them.
Nope.
Come on,
As I was saying, yes.
let's go,
Oh, boy.
baby.
Oh,
There's a triumph in there.
Yeah, he's hit. There is a triumph in there, and he's hit. Was your weapon on stun or normal?
wasn't it just the grenade? Or
Were you
was it-
firing a grenade?
Were you firing the grenade? or not?
Yeah.
You're firing the grenade. All right, hang on a sec. $20 minus 12. 8 points of damage caused by the grenade going off. Grenade lands squarely in the middle of its head. The grenade explodes and it staggers back from the railings, unable to do anything this turn.
Kidding.
Oh, go on then, Osaka.
Osaka.
If I remember correctly, it's either the ability from my suspensor harness or one of the other things I've upgraded, possibly one of my skills, means I negate the shaking, or should
I'm
do.
just checking if you've got that skill. Toughened. Rigger, Armor Master. Quick draw, dodge. No, the skill you've got makes it more difficult to hit you if you use it.
Oh, was that the one? Oh no, it was
Yes.
I was looking at
Yeah,
the skill
no
for
one-
that. But I didn't
Yeah,
think-
no one bought the brace skill.
no. I thought my
3, 1, and 3.
suspensor harness came with one, but
No, it doesn't give you brace skill. It just means it makes that weapon less cumbersome when you're firing at extremely close range.
yeah,
Oh, he
eat
hits it.
that.
+2. A sec. I've got to go to Jamie's character because he's modified his weapon. 11, 12, 13. 13. Has he got a 1, 2, 3? That's a critical.
That's what I needed.
13. So 23 minus 12.
11.
11 points of damage.
I need to upgrade that
It
skill fully.
cla-
You can one tap a Rancor for that.
Yeah, it crashes backwards to the ground. Yeah, it's
Keep it up.
it's dead.
Okay. Put away my blaster and go, well, that was fun.
That's
So-
nice.
I am not cutting that thing's head off to hand it in as a bounty.
No.
Over to you
No.
guys.
I
The guard,
think people will notice.
guard at the doors. He comes. Is it dead?
Yes.
Not moving.
Oh, good. I will inform the owners of the warehouse that the job has been done. I'm sure if you go and see the bounty hunter contact, they will pay out the money. Thank you very much for your assistance here. We can get this refinery back up and running at last. I hope there's not too much damage. It sounded like that thing was trying to eat some of the machinery.
Yes. Okay, I can potentially give you guys 15 more minutes, but I really ought to go to bed.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will hold there. So
Quick one, Sandro. Do you want a trophy or anything from that?
Yeah, take it on. Why not?
It's taking right. Sandro's taking a claw or a tooth.
A tooth.
Tooth.
Do you need me
Sandro
to
is
do?
taking a tooth.
Claw,
Can
get
you
it
do
made into a
that?
knife.
Let the book
Yeah.
put it out for me.
Right, I'll go get muddy.
Yeah.
Muddy.
And so you climb down and you
I'll think
the security guards open the door, so you walk into the corpse of the Rancor and you rip one of its teeth out and stick it in your pouch.
Rancor, excuse me. Any parts of the Rancor worth money?
No. We're done with the dice. Yes. Turning dice cam off now, guys. Right, so there we are.
Any
The
parts of the Rancor worth money?
No.
Spleen? No?
No parts are worth money.
Not rectum or anything like
No, it is a big, smelly pile of.
that? Oh, bless.
So
Lovely.
yes, the Rancor is done. So we're going to end there, guys. The beginning of the next event, you have the bounty for Kalen Venkar to chase down before you depart here. And what we will do, it is entirely up to yourselves. What happens after that? You
Heading
have
towards
we're going
where's
to-
the freight job?
you've got a freighter job to Bespin.
Yeah.
Your freighter is currently loaded for. Or
Back in 2
you know,
seconds.
there is the option if should people wish to separate off after the next bounty, well, they can. There is transport links here. It's you could charter a starship anywhere you wanted if you wished.
We might need to split off.
But if
Uh,
people
no,
wish to split up after we start the next event, we can do that. Just tell me what you want to do so I can write some stuff in for it all.
We need to go and talk to that hut contact.
Yeah, we do.
Lou, so pull your one side and say, until my debt to you is paid, any sort of equal splits or anything on bounties or pay will go to you so that I can pay off that 14.
Okay. Okay.
Put that on Rich's notes. 14k debt to Sebrava, 14k debt to Eli Ford. How many credits has he got? 615 credits to his name.
Just out of
so
curiosity, how many credits have I got?
Simon, how many credits?
Sorry about that.
82,000 for Simon. Yes, it is. Lowrick has 55,000 and a bit.
Okay.
Sandro is currently on 22,000. Oscara is on 49,000. And Marcus Ramirez is on 9,500.
Seem to be keeping our navigation officer quite poor.
Yeah, considering the amount of money I just saved all you people, and the extra money
Thank
I
you.
gained you all from the negotiations in the last deal,
You're gonna have to
it's
start
fine.
with a
It's
figure.
fine.
I'll
Al,
buy you a pint.
It's fine.
Al,
It's fine. I
Yes.
don't need a lot.
Al, at a certain point, I'll have taken Marcus to one side and give him an extra 2,000 credits.
Okay, no worries. We'll do that. So give
Thank
him
you, sir.
2,000 in there.
We
And-
will have to arrange to chat at some point.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought it was
Yeah.
much better to look at the cute
Yeah.
one rather than me.
I mean, yeah.
Bless the little cute one.
No, that's fine. Right, guys, as I say, I'll do a little bit. I'm going to give you each. We didn't quite get to the end of the event. What I'm going to
Well,
say
Did
is
kill a Rancor.
give you. Yeah, you have killed a Rancor.
I'm happy to save mine until the end of the next event.
Well, a couple of us killed the Rancor,
Yes.
if you're
and
all
the rest
happy
of us
to do-
shot
if you're
its
all
feet.
happy to do that, yeah. If you're all happy to do that, we won't have a XP spend between now and the next one, but you will have extra XP after the next event.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.